on bridge.
Hello everyone, my name is Liz and I'm your friendly neighborhood captain from the Honkai Impact 3rd SEA server. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alicia. Anyway, so again, as I have promised in my last video, we're gonna... Okay, let me confirm. We're gonna do some basics for Elysia. Basically, an Elysia guide for beginners because so far, all I can see were just ER runs, Abyss runs, and they're like, what about the newbies? I expect there's gonna be newbies because like the kids love a pink waifu, and well, I'm not usually into waifus. I'm not really into Elysia. You know, I don't sim for her, but you know, there's gonna be new people, so I thought, why not make a guide on her just for the basics? Because I'm not a pro player. I'm not like at the levels of Marisa Honkai, Akayuki, those weak brain ones. I am not on that level. And I hope you don't mind my hair too. So it's really hot today and I want to concentrate on the beta. So yeah, we're gonna do some DPS check. Not really more of a DPS check. It's like how you would use Elysia. Okay, let me just turn down the volume for me because it's so loud. Okay, so you have here level 1 Elysia. It's the basic Elysia that was given to us. Like everyone else is level 80 except for Vilby, I think. She's S rank, and I have her Key of Ego. It's not yet pri-armed because the kids don't have pri-arms yet until they get to break the ceiling. For the Stigmata, I chose the 3. Her signature, although I will have some Stigmata suggestions later on. So yeah, we should level her up because we need to unlock her full potential. I really want this to do like a progression, but I forgot the progression levels. I've been level 80 for so long, oh my god. Like it's been almost a year since I broke the ceiling. So, she's level 80, we don't hear any voice line from her. Okay, so these are her skills. Passive, evade, charge attack, ultimate, and then basic attack. So yeah, should do, since, you know, being in the beta, we basically have infinite resources. We should level it up to full. I am doing S rank because not everyone has the money to do S1 above unless you're really lucky. Like when I pulled for my HoF, I ended up like getting S1 because she got 2 pulls right after I got her character card for the first time. So as you can see, there are skills that are locked behind how do you call this? The evolved ranks. But in Honkai, it's not like in Genshin where you really have to get constellations if you want to really unlock the full potential of your character. In Honkai, S rank is enough. S rank is enough, especially if you're just like cruising around the Agony and Red Lotus levels in Abyss. Even S rank is viable for Elysian Realm. There's so many people who are doing that, and they have really good finality runs. But everything else, it's okay. Yeah. So we're not gonna rank her up because as in the live server, we can't revert back to S0 if we rank her up. Okay. So she's now level 80. She's using Key of Ego again. Stigmata. Her skills are this. Okay. So later, I am gonna use her with a team that is viable for her. We've been discussing it. I've been discussing it with some friends. But for now, let's do this. So this is how she looks. This is how she moves, and she has 4, 2, 3, 4, then back to 1. So she has 4 basic attacks. And then this is how she does her charge attack. There's actually a timer. It just autos if you just leave it there. Her evade. Oh, that's updated. That's updated. Because the last time I played, her evade would not trigger time fracture at will. It was still like, you know, just another evade. But now, oh, okay, this is cool. And as you can see, her ultimate takes up 125 SP. So keep that in mind. So we're gonna fight an enemy. Okay. So you can actually do her charge attack on her what you call this, on her basic attack. The difference between her charge attack here is basically on the on the aiming, and if you can notice, there is a, I don't know what to call that thing, but if you've played Genshin, you know, you're familiar with it. Your charge attack with your weapon, no matter what kind of weapon it would be, it would not result on the thingy above the head. But if you do charge attack via your basic attack, it would spawn. And if you can see, if it reaches 3 charges, you can tap on your, okay, that was kind of it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Then you can tap on your weapon, and then there's gonna be a damage boost. Okay, so how would I play this? I'm a Nunga player, so I would go up to 3 charges, weapon attack, charge, okay, and then 1, 2, 3, and then back. Just cycle through that. And I've also noticed that this charge gives you 1 charge right after you do the weapon. And then 1, 2. So you only need to do 2 charge attacks. Then before you can use your weapon. And then again. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how I would play. But I know that there are better rotations out there, but that's how I would play because it fits my gameplay style, which is just brute forcing my way. So for now, let's try evading. Okay, hello, bestie. Yep. Don't mind the achievements. We're not after that. Alright. So the 3 weapon charges also applies to the pry arm. I've tried it with Cerulean Flare. Cerulean Flare is actually that free weapon that we've got a few patches back. It's now gacha-ball. In the recent patches, I've seen it as like a gacha weapon. But I don't recommend rolling for it. Roll for her weapon. What you need is a signature weapon. But if you have it already in your inventory and you still don't have her signature weapon, you can opt for this one. But as much as possible, roll for her weapon because it's her best in slot. So, now that we have that out of the way, we're gonna do ultimate. Okay. Not gonna lie, that ultimate is so beautiful. Okay. Basically, the rule here is just tap on whatever is lighting up. Okay. Okay. Then normal attack, normal attack, normal attack, normal attack, and then charge. And then light up on the weapon attack. Yeah. And then it just ends. Okay, now you're maybe wondering, what the hell just happened? Okay, now you may be thinking, what the hell just happened? So, again, we're gonna do the ultimate. In the ultimate, there's the animation. And then, tap on the weapon. It's now replaced by a Stingray, and then you just basic attack. When the charge is full, charge attack, weapon, normal, 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 and then charge attack again. Just let the if the weapon lights up, use it, and then it will end. The ult will end in 10 seconds. You got that right. So one thing we didn't do during ult is evading. We need to do evades. Hold on. So that's how she evades if her evasion is still on countdown. Like she swims forward. If she evades, well, her evade's not in cooldown. Yeah, she's like, ooh. But it also depends on where your character is moving. Okay. Okay. So, okay, let me cycle through it. Let me do some SP farming. Okay. Weapon, charge, charge, weapon, charge, charge, weapon. Then basic, 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 charge. Then weapon, ult. Weapon. Boom. Okay. I'm not gonna do the cycle because I want to show you how she evades. Okay, that's how she evades. She sucks in all the enemies and then yeah, she sucks in all the enemies, making it easier for you to attack using her weapon. When it lights up, of course. Okay, so this is how she evades. I did not use move, but if you tap evade while also moving her, she's like a screwdriver. Okay. So now we're gonna use her with the team. So who is her best team? You know, if you have crushes like that, you could just go to like, where is it? Okay, Elysia. Okay. You could just go here. Synergy, Herrscher and Reverse Kiriko. As of now, they are the best partners for her. Herrscher because of her off-field ult and her off-field QTE. She can basically attack without you having to switch her in. And also Reverse Kiriko, she boosts the team damage, ice damage. If she uses her ult. And the thing about them is that most people have them, even at A rank. And I am of the opinion that you should invest on them. I personally invested in my Herrscher Bunny because she's one of my favorite characters. I joined Honkai when she was introduced. So, okay, they didn't even give Felice her. Okay, but since we are doing a beginner's guide, we'll just make do with Purana Phantasma, not the non-pri-arm form. Okay, so add and then Herrscher. Where's Herrscher? Where's Herrscher? Okay, why is she missing a sting? This is so weird. Hold on. This is level 1. No! What the hell? Okay. Okay. Let me enhance her first. Okay. It's a good thing in beta we're just like could just auto level everything up. You know, if only we could do this in the live. So yeah. What will be her weapon? I recommend Crusher Bunny because it's her best in slot, and it also triggers her it also triggers the weapon active if you do her ult off field. That's one of the advantages of this weapon. Add. Of course, their signature weapons. Again, I'm not using Pri-Arm yet because this is a beginner's guide. Once you get to level 81, do the Pri-Arm. That's all I can say. Pri-Arm is way better. Except for Herrscher, she doesn't have a Pri-Arm, but will do. Okay. So of course the leader should be Elysia. Okay, I would switch, but you'll see later why I switch. Okay. Then by 50. This is gonna help them because Elysia has a really big SP requirement. She's like HOR. And I've heard that Elysia really takes her own sweet for SP recharge. So as much as possible, let her be in the lead. I'm not gonna use an elf because not everyone can afford an elf. But maybe we should just do... Okay, maybe I should do a elf. It would be Jingwei, because everyone has Jingwei. Beginners get Jingwei at level 50 if I'm not mistaken. If you're not a whale, if you're a low spender like me, like a shrimp, as much as possible avoid getting an elf until you have enough crystals to do so. If I get Elysia in my live account and then her full set weapons and stigmatas, like with a few thousand to spare, then maybe I'll get Elf Elysia. Elf Elysia is actually good because she's basically like a mini-sized DPS. But if you're not a whale, avoid getting an elf. It's not a priority. Your priority should be the vault and her gear. So okay, this is our lineup. So okay. Get this sweet SP packs. Go get on stage. Haxor weapon charge. QTE. Police. Weapon 1. Charge. Weapon. And then oath. Okay, then you trigger Elysia. If you have her ult up, ult immediately. That's what I would do. Again, Haxor. And then Elysia normal, charge, and then weapon, and then as soon as Haxor lights up, just attack her. Then we have another weapon. Okay. Boom. And then we get Achilles, charge, weapon, and then ult. Praetor's Elysia. Charge her attack. Okay. I have to pay attention to the buttons. It's kinda hard to commentate when, you know, you're in active battle. Okay, tap on Haxor, weapon. Okay. Okay. So DPS was 8 million. Yeah. Fog. So anyway. Let's pause that. That's how I would do it. Like keep it simple. Elysia takes a bonus on stage and swap in Haxor. That's the only time you'll swap in Haxor. Haxor, weapon, charge, and then it's gonna trigger Felice, QTE Felice, charge, weapon, charge, and then ult if it's already up, and then switch to Elysia because it's gonna trigger her QTE. And if Elysia's ult is up, then use her ult. That's basically it. Like if Elysia's ult is not yet up, I would charge attack, charge, and then do the cycle: charge, weapon, charge, weapon, charge, weapon. Basic until I get enough SP for her ult. Aside from that, there's nothing else that I could, because we really need to, like, you know, be beginners friendly, and that's how I usually do it actually. Okay, let's find another enemy. Okay, there's no. Let's find another enemy. Okay. Okay, there's no enemy. Where are the mech enemies? Come on, Elysia is psychic. Okay, finally I'm back. Okay, so again, Haxor weapon, charge, Felice QTE, charge, weapon, charge, weapon. Because Felice didn't have her ult off. Again. Oh. Oh god. That was a bad move. You should ult if Alicia has already done critical damage. Okay. 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 Okay, let's do this. Okay. Haxor, weapon charge, release. Okay. Okay. I was lucky that time because there's already 3 charges for some reason. And I just had to do the weapon. Okay. Do the ult cycle. Then weapon. Whenever her Haxor lights up, just tap on her. Okay. 7 million. That's so cool. Okay. I will do that later. Yeah. Okay. So that's basically how to use Elysia for beginners. If you have like a better rotation, feel free to drop it in the comments because my god, that's how I do it. It's really pure brute forcing my way. It's also like adapted from my own cycle with HOR, Felice, and Haxor. And well, as I've said, we discussed the pry arms. Yeah, as much as possible, when you're already level 81, craft her pry arm. Get it to level 65. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need all those sweet damage boosts. So, what do I think of HOHE? Just a long title. Herrscher of Human Ego. She's really good. She's really strong. And as I've said, I've seen other players like use her, and she's really good, especially in Elysian Realm. You can do finality at S0 if you and full gear, but I know there's gonna be a mad lad that's gonna use her gear, like non-signature gear, like using the Anna set or even the Robert Peary set, and then Cerulean Flare. Like, my goodness, those mad lads. Should you roll for her? Yes. A general rule of thumb, if there's a Herrscher, if there's a new Herrscher, go roll for them. You're gonna need that. What else? For weapons, well, as I've said, get her signature weapon. If you don't have it, then you can use the strongest bow that you have, but I would recommend this one. Cerulean Flare, because of the SP bonus. Yeah, because of the SP bonus, you're gonna need that. Get it to level 50 if you have it, but don't roll for it. Don't roll for it if you have HOHE. Prioritize the signature weapon. If you happen to have it because of the off rate, that's well and good. You can sub it in until you have the signature weapon. As for the stigmatas, okay, I would use either the Velt set, because it has Herrscher form bonuses, and Elysia actually has two Herrscher forms. Her normal self is actually Herrscher of, hold on, let me Herrscher of Human. And then when she enters her ultimate, she becomes Herrscher of Origin. So you're basically maxing out on the Velt set bonuses, which depends on Herrscher form stuff. So the Herrscher form damage would go up as you level it up. Okay. Yeah. The Velt T and B. Yeah, the Velt T and B has no, only the Velt T has the Herrscher bonus, but yeah, only the T Stigma has the Herrscher bonus, but still it's gonna be useful. But if you don't have it, you can also do the Anna Shariak set, the Anna set. It's actually a bit better than the Velt set, especially on ice damage dealers, which are ranged. It is a ranged damage dealer, so you're gonna need that. And it's also craftable, so if you're low on crystals, you can actually go to the Mirage and then go get the mats that you need to craft the Anna set. As for Robert Peary, not really recommended. It's okay if you're really early game, but as you progress, transmute your Robert Peary to Anna. You're gonna need that. But as much as possible, if you have the resources to do so, get the full gear Elysia. Okay. And yeah, she already has her Japanese voice lines, which is cool. Let's hear out one. Okay. Okay. So that's it. I hope you find my guide helpful, even just for a little bit. I'm not a pro player. I'm really sorry for that. And I've been playing Honkai for like just over a year. I started in 2021, it's already 2022. And yeah, I hope you learned something from how I would play. There would be a much better way of playing it. I know there's gonna be a much better way of playing it. My god, those mad lads in Myriad Abyss, they really know their thing. But yeah, remember those cycles that I have shown earlier. And yes, do not waste your crystals on the elf unless you already have the full gear. So yeah, that will be all, and thank you for watching. And if you have any more suggestions on how this could be better, feel free to comment that down below. And thank you for watching, and always be kind to everyone. Bye.